Very good morning, students. Hope you all are fine. Shall we start with another chapter? Rikki Tikki Tavi of your reader book. Rikki Tikki Tavi. I have already taught you in online class. Many students were not there, so I thought I should make a video also. It had rained heavily all night. Teddy, a young boy of 10, ran out in the garden. He saw mongoose lying wet and still on the grass. Here's a dead mongoose. Teddy called out his mother. Let's bury him. No, Daddy, mother said. His heart is beating faintly. Perhaps he will live. Let's take him inside and try him. Now, this is a story of a boy named Teddy. He was 10 years old and he found mongoose one day in his garden. And this is a story when the mongoose were pets are very faithful, you know that, and even the mongoose were because Teddy saved his life. Teddy's father wrapped him up in an old woolen muffler and placed near the fire. Mongoose sneezed. Teddy and his parents were delighted. They made the effort, they took the mongoose inside, and he wrapped up with a old woolen muffler to give him the warmth and kept near the fire so that his body temperature may come to the room temperature. And within few minutes, mongoose sneezed. And seeing the result, the Teddy's parents were delighted. They were happy that they have made an effort and they were able to see the result. They gave him some meat and then took him outside. He sat in the sun and shook his long, fluffy tail till looked like bottle brush. So they decided to take the mongoose out in the sun so that he may dry up more nicely and free himself. In the same way, the mongoose shook himself like pets usually do, and his tail was fluffy like bottle brush. Soon Teddy and little mongoose become very good friends. The mongoose would run through the tall grass crying, Rikki Tikki Tikki Tikki. How he used to make the noise? Rikki Tikki Tikki Tikki. Teddy used to laugh at him and start calling him Rikki Tikki Tavi. And that's the time when Teddy decided to give name to his pet, little mongoose, and the name given by him was Rikki Tikki Tavi. One morning, Rikki Tikki was wandering about in the garden. There he saw a Nag and the big cobra and his wife Nagina. Although Rikki Tikki was young, he knew that snakes were his enemy. Nag also knew that mongoose in the garden meant death for him as well as his family. As mongoose were very small, one day he was wandering means he was roaming around in the garden as usual. He saw a Nag and a Nagna there, and Rikki Tikki was very young, but he knew that the snakes would harm him. And even Nag knows that if there is a mongo, that means they will have a fight and there is a death of himself and the family. It was night. Teddy carried Rikki Tikki to his bed as usual. But as soon as the boy was asleep, Rikki Tikki went off for his nightly walk around the house. As he moved about, he heard a faint voice. In the night, when Teddy went to sleep, Rikki Tikki went for a walk. He generally goes out for a walk when everybody sleeps. So he went as usual, and he was able to hear a weird voice from Teddy's parents' bathroom. Rikki Tikki quickly entered the bathroom. He could hear Nag and Nagna talking. On other side of the bathroom door, Nagna was telling her husband, means Nag, kill 3 of the people in the house. The mongoose will go away. When there is no one left, then we will have the garden for ourselves. They were planning to kill all family members. Dangerous, right? But Rikki Tikki saw Nag slithering into the bathroom through the drain. He saw that Nag has came inside the house. Nag knew that Teddy's father would come to the bathroom around midnight. So he coiled himself and went to sleep there. Very clever, Nag was waiting for Teddy's father because he knew that he will come at midnight to use the washroom. That time he will kill father also. So Rikki Tikki was hiding behind the door watching the Nag. When Nag was fast asleep, Rikki Tikki jumped over his head and dug his teeth into the snake's flesh. Nag was furious. He threw his head from side to side and Rikki Tikki flung against the wall again and again. Now, Rikki Tikki was very clever. He thought that I should wait till Nag went to sleep, and he was waiting till that. When till the Nag fastens asleep, then suddenly he jumped over the Nag and dug his teeth into the flesh of Nag. We are afraid of injections. The needle gets into our skin, it's painful. We get furious. We try to move our hand or butt away from the needle. In the same way, his teeth dug into the snake's flesh, and Nag went furious. With the pain, he put his head through his head, side to side. Rikki Tikki flung against the wall again and again. With this direction, with this way, he was hitting Rikki Tikki towards the wall again and again. And but still, Rikki Tikki knew if he will leave the Nag, he will die. So see what he has done. Rikki Tikki thought he was going to die. He was bleeding, but he did not let go the fold of Nag's head. During this struggle, Nag's tail upset mug and soap dish. They fell to the ground with a shatter. Suddenly, wild struggles dropped. Nag's head dropped down, did not move. Teddy's father, who had entered the bathroom hearing the noise, had shot the Nag with his gun. Wow, it was a lucky chance. Because of this struggle, while the snake was furious, he misbalanced mug and the soap dish. So it fell down and it made the noise. Hearing that noise, Teddy's father entered the room with the gun and shot at the head of the Nag. Nag died. Teddy's father picked up the bleeding Rikki Tikki and went back to the bedroom. He asked his wife to put some medicine on Rikki Tikki's wound. I killed the snake, he said, but Rikki Tikki saved our lives. Teddy's mother washed Rikki Tikki's wound with medicine. She pleated his sore head and gave him some toffees. Under her loving care, Rikki Tikki felt better. So he puffed up his tail, ran off to Teddy's room. How sweet! Just to understand the care that my owners is caring. He was very active with the moment that it's okay if I got hurt, and he went back to Teddy's room. Such a sweet story. Hope you have understood the story. Take care. Bye bye.